All right, g'day, hi and welcome. Okay, 5585. A full tank. Wow, I can't believe that. From about a quarter, so zero my trip. So how many liters? I got 35.596 liters. Hey, that's my seat. 5585. Buck 56.9 buck, yeah, 56.9 per liter. Better get out of the way. I was talking to an old high school friend there. He had his 1989 that girl's missing the front of her car. I bet she didn't get in an accident. I bet it was just pulling out of a snowy thing and the snow pulled it off. Let the plow guy go first. I'll let the guy with the trailer. Oh, don't run into me, lady. Don't run into me. Maybe she did hit stuff. I don't know. But big bad Dodge coming here. I'm going after the big bad Dodge. Rip, big bad Dodge. There's a big bad truck coming at me. Oh, stupid Jeep. That's what I hate about that hill. You can't see who's coming over the hill, and you think you can go, and then like a big guy like this is coming. Hope my front end isn't out too far. See, he's got half load of logs. That's, I think, what the rule is now. Oh, where's all this traffic coming from? I got a job to get to, guys. Oh, I can't make it. If it was my truck, I'd do it, but on this, I don't think I can make it. But the next guy, he's got brakes. All right, so I was just thinking, well, maybe she lost the front of her car because she backs into a lot of stuff or runs into a lot of stuff. I was about to find out. So no, with a car like these bumpers are so low and they get full of ice, and when you back up, the ice gets snagged on stuff, pulls your front bumper off, and like your body panel or whatever, you know. So it's like winter time, like the springtime, you just find like car parts, like particular fenders and bumpers, and you know, plastic bits from cars all over the place. It's like 2 o'clock. I wish I would have got a car. I was gonna try to do it for tomorrow, but it sounded like they really wanted it done today. So I was like, are you sure? The bank lady. I hope the road that I'm going in ain't gonna get stuck though. I got my ramps with me, but yeah. Like I was just saying to a guy named Peter, his old Ram truck there, it's a nice Ram 10. Is it a Ram 10 or Ram 50? Anyway, great truck, square body, round lights. It's got the Ram horn on the hood ornament. Really cool. And anyway, yeah, it's like he's got that, and we were just talking like you know like working in the winter and stuff like that, and you know, it's just a pain in the ass working in the winter. Like, it's so hard to get set up properly for the winter, especially when you're a guy like me that, you know, doesn't make enough money to begin with. Like, you know, like I'm always half-assing things because I have no choice, you know. Very rare. Like, there's some things I get, you know, got ahead on enough that I'm able to get away with it. You know what I mean? Where it's like, okay, yeah, you know, this equipment's adequate for the job, blah, blah, blah. Like my, you know, chainsaws are not too bad, whatever. I do need bigger chainsaws. You know, I did find the limit of that. But like wintertime work, it's like, especially if you work for a bunch of people, it's okay if you work for 1 or 2 people, but if you work for a bunch of people, it's a real pain in the ass, because you're always having to, can I get into their line, you know, get into there without getting stuck, and, you know. But this is my furthest run out, so it's not too bad. At least like round trip, it's like 70 kilometers or whatever, so it's not too bad, right? That's about 45 miles round trip. I'm glad I don't have to travel to town every day and stuff like that. Actually, it's my buddy's there, so I'm just going to his mom's there now. So I would just say cut the grass. I mean, shovel. Yeah, that big carport that Paul and I put up for, which she really likes because she doesn't have to, you know, take snow off her car and ice and stuff like that. And the snow's not too bad, but it's the ice, right? Like this thing's covered in ice all the time, so it takes like, you know, like if I want to go anywhere, like it's like, okay, there's just a 10-minute pre-flight of the vehicle, so to speak, to make sure that it's ready, you know, like that you can see out all the windows. It takes 5 minutes just to get into the darn vehicles because the doors are frozen. Then you got to let it warm up enough to clear the windshields and you know what I mean? That guy never called me back, so I don't think I'm doing that. Which I don't know if my back can do the drywall anyway, so like the ceilings and shit. Yeah. So it's like, it is what it is. It is what it is. I gotta find easier lines of work. You know. But it's hard when you live in the middle of nowhere, right? So, Hey! Where'd the road go? Hey! I do have a full thing of windshield wiper fluid, and yes, it does work, but I don't use it until I get closer to where I'm going, because if not, you'll use it all up in like no time flat. You know what I mean? Just leave the wipers on and eventually clears it enough. Yeah. I'm just hoping that if the plow guy made it to her road, there's a good chance that the main road has been done. So, but if the main road hasn't been done, I might not be able to get in. You know what I mean? So, yeah, is what it is. But I got all my tools with me. The only thing I couldn't get in was my roof rake, simply due to the fact that it's frozen together because of the rain yesterday. Yeah, rain. You know, wacky weather. And yeah, is what it is. Is what it is. Like, everything about winter is kind of miserable. You know, like you watch the movies and it looks so nice and everything like that, but it's like, yeah, but just dealing with it, you know, it's just kind of miserable. You just gotta accept it. Holy smokes. Yeah, see, it's almost clear there. Like, as soon as I clear it, another truck's gonna come by and cover it again. Oh boy. So yeah, make a little bit of money today, but I just spent $55.85 on gas. So whatever I make today is probably just going to go towards replenishing the gas that I spent. But I still got lots of gas money for the rest of the winter if I ration it. So at least I don't have to worry about that too much. That's one nice thing about this thing. It's not like the truck where it's like, unless I'm going to make 60, 80 bucks, there's no point in me like driving the truck anywhere. You know what I mean? Like it just, you know, like for jobs like this, you don't need the truck, right? So, but like for, you know, most of the summer, you know, like usually everywhere you go, you're going to be working a few hours. You know, you might get a 6-8 hour day. Probably average a 6 hour day. You know, throughout the summer, which is enough to justify your gas, because you make enough money to replenish the gas that you've burnt, plus a little bit more, plus all your other living expenses, right? But when gas is $1.80, that is crazy. That's absolutely brutal. Well, time to start slowing people down, see if I can make that corner of doom. Just got to keep the guy behind me. See, oh yeah, see, there's a bunch of them coming. So, like, there's a blind corner. So what I do is I pull off, just because if you stop all the traffic, like, it's about this stop sign by the time you see the bumper, right? And that doesn't give you very much time whatsoever to pull off, do whatever. Gonna get a little rough here. Hit the right one? Yeah. Oh. Kind of stuck here. I don't want to get stuck on the side of the road. That'll stop. See? Like all these guys here, look at how fast they're coming. Right? And if there's somebody coming here and you're stopped right here waiting to turn, because nobody has the common sense to go easy on a blind corner. And committed. There you go. Okay, the plow guy's been down here. Alright, so now I use my windshield washer fluid, which, great wiper there. Oh, what the hell? Now I got ice on there. Great. We're supposed to clean my windshield. Can you believe the wipers in this are not that great? Can you believe it? I can't believe it.